Hey there. So I just was taking a little pacing around my backyard here. I'm actually not sure how smart or safe it is to film around here. I have no idea how that stuff all works. But I just I was away for a trip for a good little while, and here, take a walk with me. I was away for a very emotionally and mentally taxing trip, and I was on a bit of a downswing, I guess you might say. Been a little more down than I usually have been, so I thought it'd be fun to just play a little, to make a little video here, and just a quick little something silly that really low effort content, just like almost zero editing, just something quick, funny, and I thought, maybe doing this would give me a smile, and maybe it'd give others a smile, and that might be nice. You might say, well, if you're more down now, then why weren't you making more videos earlier when you were slightly less down? It was, number one, it's more complicated than that. The things I had in store to make earlier were, there's complications with those, and they have some specific things that need to be addressed that I haven't had the time or will to do, and I've just been generally down for a while, so it just, this is a particular dip down that I thought, a particular valley that I'm in right now that I thought this quick little thing might just lift me up a bit, so there you go. But number two, I don't owe you anything. I mean, I have two debts. One is to the Lord God for all that he has done for me and letting me exist and all that. The other is my inexhaustible student debt. I dare you to guess which one is easier to pay. Before I should actually be able to see. I had my glasses off because I was looking at my phone. It's easier for me to see that without my glasses outside, especially. Whoop, there we go. Vision achieved. And now that I do have my glasses, I can see that I'm very beardy. I apologize for that. Being away for so long, I didn't really have a time to shave for a while, but maybe I'll do a video while I'm shaving at another time. Just to show y'all that I don't always look like a homeless caveman. Alright, well, I will get to the video here, and I hope y'all enjoy. I consider this a little tribute to Ze Frank. If y'all haven't seen Ze Frank, Zefrank, I highly recommend looking up his videos. It's great. He has a series called True Facts, and the videos are usually titled like True Facts About Blank. It's some kind of animal, and he just does a really funny voiceover of some really good animal footage, and you'll learn and you'll laugh at the same time, and isn't that always fun? So this isn't exactly like that, but I just figured I'd kind of give like a little, I don't know, show my inspiration from him and give a little tribute to him in that way. So maybe I'll put a link to one of his videos in the description below. So, alright, see you in a sec. Alrighty, so here we are on some pavement in front of the house. Since it's such a pleasant day, I thought it would be a great time to take a look at and discuss my good friends, the Boxelders. Many of you have probably seen the Boxelders before, but not known quite what they are. Let's see if I can get a good close-up of one. Oh, here's one on the side of the recycling bin here. Here we go. See if will that focus? Maybe? There we go. So, the Boxelder, its Latin binary nomenclature is Boisea trivitata, which the trivitata means like 3 stripes, which I see more than 3, but maybe they mean the central one and the 2 coming up from the bottom there. I have no idea what Boisea means. It probably comes from someone's last name, or maybe they're found in Boise, Idaho initially, I don't know. Now, the Boxelders are most known for their, what they eat, really. They're called Boxelders because certain kinds of maple trees, I think, are called Boxelders. But they eat the seeds of most maple trees. That's their preferred source. I think they will eat other things too, but that is like their major food source. This, from what I understand, is a silver maple, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know my plants very well, but based from what I could tell, that is what they are. They're considered pests to a degree, but they don't really do terribly much. They're only pests because they just get in the way and they multiply like crazy, and they defecate here and there. Oh, that fly got them right there. They don't cause any major damage to crops, and they don't they don't really damage anything else or bite or cause people any harm. They're just kind of dumb. They don't really do much. They just fly around and get in your way and drop off the ceiling onto you, and to deter predators, they here's some young ones right here. They get into these, they cluster up like crazy, like so. They get all around each other, and predators are more deterred by that. And frankly, I am too. I don't know. If I was looking for little bugs and end up coming across a big cluster like that, I'm already disturbed, frankly. You'll see they're clustering around here probably because there's a lot of their food source right here, which are the seeds from these maple trees. Technically, fun fact, these bee. Technically, these little leaf-like things, I always call them leaves, but I guess that's technically incorrect. They're technically a fruit, an accessory fruit, called a samara, or maybe a samara, I'm not actually quite sure. Oh dear, they're everywhere. And, you know, I always called them helicopter leaves because you pick them up and you throw them and they... Oh, that was bad footage. You know, the maple trees... Gosh dang it. Maple trees have these leaves, that way their seeds can spread out further by the wind, so anytime a big storm comes through, you just see tons of little... There you go. Little helicopters spinning down across the sky. And they'll, you know, plant themselves and make more trees. And isn't that just, I don't know, the biologist in me just finds that quite incredible. I mean, look, they're I'm showing it badly, like, you know, to have seeds that fly and just like fly around like helicopters, like the aerodynamics of the leaf is, you know, just evolved such that it could catch the wind like that and be carried far. Like that's just terribly impressive. Like flying seeds. I mean, mine only swim, so. Now, as you saw down here with all these clusters of orangey red, these scarlet masses, we have a lot of nymphs, the babies, and juveniles. You can kind of tell the difference between those two, because like the truly nymph ones, like this little guy right here, are just like tiny little red little tick-looking things. But the adolescents, kind of in between states, you can see a little bit of the black shell starting to form on their backs, which is a neat little distinction. And then, of course, the full adults, like the one in the middle of this here, has the full shell, the full 3 stripes. Ah, what a lucky circumstance. We caught... Oh, well, never mind. we caught 2 in a mating dance right there, but getting too close scared them apart, I think. These things were mating all over our walls and our windows here for a while. They go crazy during the summer and, well, spring, I guess. And you just see them all linked up all across the walls here, especially during when it's sunny. This wall here will be just covered in boxelders. They like to sun themselves, and they like to sunbathe, and you know, they're afraid of the cold. So during the winter time, they crawl up under the siding and get kind of into the house that way. And that's kind of what they're known for, pest-wise, is they'll try to get into the warmth during the winter, and from there, you know, they start breeding and multiplying and waking up from the warmth of the inside instead of hibernating like they should, and they'll wake up in the house and you'll have boxelders all over inside. So, you know, kind of... You know, during the summer you have them all outside, during winter you have them all inside. It's not really great either way, but kind of prefer the summer for obvious reasons. When they're inside it gets annoying. They they defecate on paper sometimes. They drop off the ceiling onto your head, because I don't know why they seem to like people like that. Having a box elder infestation is a lot like is a lot like having a cat that you get to kill 20 times a day. They like to sunbathe. They just drop in front of you and get in your way, and they just, all they do is jump around and poop. Here's another quick look at some of the little itty bitty babies. I will put up some footage of the seeds in a moment here. Insert that right here. Okay, so I'm back inside for a sec here. I found a few eggs on the window here. It seems to be where they like to lay them the most, or at least where I see them the most. They could be everywhere for all I know. The phone's not focusing too well on them, but these are some slightly early stage eggs. They're still kind of yellowish white from what I can see. I'm not sure how the phone will pick up the color, but that's how it is. The box elder eggs, let's see, there's another pair down here, or another set down here rather, kind of on the screen, and you might not be able to see it, but those are a darker red. They're closer to the color of the bug that will come out. Basically, watching the progress of box elder eggs is like setting an Irishman out in the sun. The longer they sit out, they get redder and redder. Ah, Callooh Calais, we found a pair. Here we have some mating box elders. As you can see, they mate by linking rear ends, and they just kind of walk around like that for a little while, and eventually it makes children. Sounds about right. Some bonus footage of some wild asparagus my dad found in the backyard and decided not to mow down and to allow to grow. I wouldn't know wild asparagus if I saw it, so good on him. Looks interesting. I wonder if it will be edible someday. I wonder why he's growing it. Alright folks, that's about it for our little, perhaps a bit overly stretched, quick zoology lesson. If this gave you a quick little smirk or a smile, or you learned a little something, you know, please leave a like below. You know, maybe leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, I don't know. I'm not monetizing these videos yet, so it hardly really matters, but I don't know, you know, the interaction would always be nice, so, you know, also let me know if you would like more of this stupid, quick little kind of low effort vlogging type stuff. Alright, hope you all have a good one.